Hello and welcome, beautiful Geminis. Thank you for joining me. You're going to witness some blessings, earthly blessings. Whoa. It's like you might be tired of giving your goodness away to serpents here. It's like the truth is here. You're a warrior. Let's go. I don't know, something to heal your soul. Let's find out what this is about, Gemini. It's to do with your work, making a decision or judgment. What's going on here? Karma. Something to do with work. Making a decision about work. Somebody could be leaving. Quitting. Walking out. Trying to heal. Leaving a job. Moving. Ending something. Too much stress, too much deception, too much trickery. What's going on? Oh, geez. So there could be some kind of stalemate or hitting a dead end with a job. It's like you might become self-employed, or it's just, I can't do this anymore. I need to have some balance here. I need to balance out. I have to keep things in check. What's going on? You might be going into business for yourself, taking your power back. I refuse to be manipulated. I refuse to be backstabbed here. This could be a lot of workplace gossip. I don't know, friends gossiping, a lot of drama on the job. Toxic. A lot of jealousy here. I don't know, maybe you're quitting. Maybe you've talked to a supervisor or you got a new supervisor that you just can't work with. Something like this, Gemini. It's like, I can't do this. I just can't do this. It's like, I mean, there's a certain amount of fear here, but some being inspired to be your own boss or take leadership of something. Now, it might be slow going, but I'm praying here something better comes along, because it's almost like I can't do this anymore. You might find that the money isn't worth it. You might say, I mean, I might love what I'm doing. I might love my job, but I don't love where I'm working here. It's a toxic work environment. It's like there's too much backbiting, too much backstabbing, too much gossip, too much toxicity, clashes with supervisors, clashes with the boss. And it's like, I love doing my job, but it's like it's a waste of time going into work or something like this. It's like, this is like, I gotta cut something out here. It's like, so even though somebody might be angry at your decision, thinking that maybe you're making a foolish mistake or something, it's just too much. It's too much. You might be happier at home or working from home. It's like, I gotta trust my instincts, my intuition. And it's like, whatever your gifts are, whatever your talents are, Gemini, it's telling you that you should pursue that. You might be thinking, it's a waste of time for me to even go into work. It's like, you might be working independently, and you might be happier working independently. It's almost as if there's just a toxic work environment. Maybe, I can't do it anymore, and that's what it's here. I just can't do it anymore. I'm either going to work for myself and start some home based business here or do something from home here because I can't do this. I've been giving away all of my goodness here, all of my energy, all of my light into people that are not appreciating what I do here. It's almost like they don't want you to think independently, or they don't want you to think for yourself. They want to tell you how to do everything. And part of whatever it is you're doing requires, independence. It's like, I don't know. This is like, I gotta be me. I have to do what I love to do. It's like you love to do what you're doing, but you can't stand the work environment. You can't stand the backbiting, the gossip, the toxicity of wherever you're working. This is quitting a job, or having consistent clashes with supervisors, or not getting along with the bosses. And it's like you might be better off doing something from home. It's just saying that. So, oh God, there's a toxic relationship, and it's like, now that could be a work relationship, a personal relationship. I don't know. It's like I need some guidance here. like I said, oh my goodness, I want to yawn. So maybe it's like you may love your job or love what you're doing, you just don't like the environment. And you might have to find a new environment. I love what I'm doing. Like, I love my job and I love what I'm doing, but I can't stand the toxicity of it. So you might be going into business for yourself. And I mean, there's going to be some regrets here, but I need my peace. I need peace. Maybe you've got children. Maybe you've got children that are going through something. I don't know. This is love. This is love. A karmic message. Fears. It's like they want you to be, it's like they want you to submit to them and be submissive to them. This is not good with a Gemini. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that a Gemini cannot be submissive. I'm just saying it's like, why do I always have to bow down to them? This is a message of warning. Get your freedom. Go to source. This could be some kind of something that might bring you good fortune and might bring you good happiness. It's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting too angry. It's like I need something peaceful. You need peace. I don't know. It's a message to pass on. Now, it's like I can show respect for wanting some kind of guidance here. Like, I can respect someone who wants to give me guidance, but I don't need to be yelled at. I don't need to be screamed at. I don't need to be harassed here, or I don't have to be submissive. I mean, whatever you're doing, you have to have a brain of your own. Like, it's like they want to tell you, it's almost like they want you to be submissive to them all the time, or you to be submissive. And you know what? You might need to get some education. Just stay calm. Because it's like you might be going back to school. It's like I can't go back there. I can't go back there. You might be learning a new skill. Doing what you love. Now, if it's like a relationship, like a personal relationship, it's the same thing, work or personal relationship. You're not here to submit to somebody like they're God. You know what I mean? Like, you go to work, you provide a service, and whatever you're doing, you're talented at. This is like you have talent. And it's like they're not allowing you, they're trying to like submiss you or suppress you. It's like subdue you all the time so that you can't be you. And especially if you have a job where you have to show your creativity, it's like they could be stifling you. There could be a lot of gossip, a lot of competition, or it could be it's just becoming too toxic to handle. And it's like you might be better off working from home. It's like whatever you're doing, you love to do, but you just might have to do it from home or find another location or find another branch or find another area, because I don't think this is a really toxic relationship, and I think it's a work relationship. You could be learning a completely new skill, or you're going back to school for something, or you could change careers altogether. It's like, I don't know. There's something about percentages, or something about I'm giving away over half my income. I'm giving away over half my income. Now, what is the benefit of me being here? It's almost like I could do the same thing from home and I could be earning the same amount of money or more. You're tough. You're a warrior. It is to do with work. Now, maybe there's been cutbacks, slowdowns. I don't know, but it's like somebody always wanting to control the narrative or control the situation. Oh. And it's like you have talent. You have talents, and maybe they want to control how you do things, or it is to do with work. You're very skilled. You're very talented. So it's almost like maybe you're going in business for yourself. It's about your income. You may have ended a job. Suddenly. Unexpectedly. It's just like praying for better days, or too much battling, too much. This is anger, resentment. It's like stifling you. You might have to get a different perspective. You might have to go at something alone or independently. It's like there could be... You're moving forward. I'm just saying that straight up. This reading was all about your work. Now, if it's to do with a relationship, it could be the same thing. If something is karmic in nature, is toxic in nature, then it's like, I can't do this anymore. I've got to have stability. I've got to have a solid foundation, but I think it's more to do with your work. You're tough. And it's like, it's whatever this is, you got to do what's good for your soul. Things that make you happy. And if you are going, to work every day to a miserable environment where you hate being there and hate doing what you're doing, it's time to change that and cultivate something where you can grow at. Cultivate something that you feel you can grow at. Something that's more stable. Grounded. Stay grounded. Because somebody here is a snake in the grass. I'm just saying. You could have had an employer who's a snake. And maybe they're butting heads with you. I don't know. It's like... It looks like, hmm, 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 hmm. It's, you gotta cultivate something, like you got to grow. It's like it may have been stagnating you, whether that's work or a relationship, but it's really talking about your job. If you feel stagnant, like you can't think for yourself, or it's like you might need to go in business for yourself. It's like, I can't do this anymore. It's getting to the point where it just says, I love what I'm doing. Like, I love my job. Like, I love what I'm doing, and you're talented at it. But it's just like they keep stagnating you, or you feel like you can't grow beyond that point. And it's like, it's could be making you miserable, and I am a lot of you could be quitting a job and going into business for yourself. That's what it's saying. Let's get some other messages, Gemini. Yeah, I've got to be able to express myself. I mean, and be creative and love what I'm doing. I want the freedom to do what I know what to do. So somebody, it's almost like having to go to work and kiss ass every day and saying, but they won't allow me the freedom to grow. Like they won't let me express myself, or they won't let me grow. It's, I don't know. It keeps talking. It's either your relationship or your job or both. But it really came through about your work. It's like, if you can't grow in it, if you can't express yourself the way you need to express yourself, because that is your particular talent, then maybe you should go into business for yourself, because it seems like you're talented. It seems like you love what you're doing. You just may not love who you're working for. And sometimes that's a clue that it's time to grow, and it's time to have the freedom to express yourself and have the freedom to showcase your talents and show what you're able to do. That's what it's saying. Otherwise, it's like they're cutting off your freedom of expression, or asking you to kiss their ass, or submitting to them all the time, instead of you're very creative, and you're talented, so I don't know why they're stifling you. But you are very creative and very gifted and very talented, and you shouldn't have to kiss ass, for hours, or a job, or, you know, it's like a toxic work environment, whether it's a toxic work environment or a toxic relationship, you cannot grow in it. It's like stifling you. And you need to do something where you can showcase your talents. Take care. Good luck.